Welcome back, everyone. Well, I was going to get back to the reaction videos today, but I feel like I'd leave this undone if I didn't just do the last few parts of this Geoguessr series with the American Civil War. So I promise tomorrow we are getting back to reactions. We're going to be starting a new extra history series. I'm excited about that. We're going all the way back about 1,000 years in history. To the Crusades. So I'm excited for that. We'll be bringing that to you tomorrow. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Here's my activities. I just want to make sure. I always worry that people think that I'm like somehow cheating, especially once I figured out that you could go and play these multiple times. So I'm just showing you my activity list here to show you that I haven't done anything on here since the last time I played, which was American Civil War Part 5, which I did terribly on yesterday. So we're going to go ahead and start with Part 6 right now. See if we can find it. There we go. Let's see. So this one's called Extremes. This challenge covers five outliers and interesting spots from the American Civil War. So interesting. This one's actually listed as easy, which is kind of strange because it's saying that this one's harder than the other ones, but the other ones were all either moderate or really hard. So I guess we'll see what happens here. Okay. Off the top of my head, I have no idea where this is. American Electric Power, AEP. Man, I have no clue. What's this sign right here say? And will that give me any clue? Is this Richmond, maybe? Watch Columbus come to life. All right, I've been to Columbus lots of times, but I don't recognize it. Is this Columbus, Georgia, maybe? No, this is Columbus, Ohio. AEP's down there. Is that the stadium, the baseball stadium that's downtown? I don't know why we'd be in Columbus for the American Civil War, because Camp Chase is in Columbus, but that's not anywhere near this part of Columbus. I'm going to guess, because like where the Columbus Crew play now is over here on this side, and there's a baseball stadium right there, and I think the hockey arena is right there too. So there's Lower.com Field, the soccer field. There's Huntington Park. I think that might be what this is here. Okay, I was pretty close. 287 yards away, so it was actually a street over from there. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why Columbus would be on there, though. American Civil War, the Southwest Trail. So we're in New Mexico. Am I going to guess that this is like... there were a couple of skirmishes in New Mexico that took place. I don't know off the top of my head exactly where they took place, but I'm going to guess in the Santa Fe area. Oh, dude, that was Arizona. Okay. So we're actually, that's where? Picacho Peak State Park. I've been to Arizona lots of times. I don't know that particular area. My mom lives in Tucson. She actually lives like right in this part of Tucson, so that's not far from where she lives, and I've been to Phoenix many times. Okay, that was brutal and not helpful at all. This looks a little bit more like the Civil War battlefields that I'm used to. Wait, is this... This isn't Ohio, is it? This isn't Northeast Ohio. This is the John Hunt Morgan Trail. This is right by my house. Is this... That's not the surrender site, though, I don't think. If it's Morgan's surrender site, which I haven't been to for a while, that's in West Point, which is... Oh my gosh, this is so close to where I live. I go past this area all the time. The church that I pastor is in Salineville, right here, which the last battle Morgan fought in, the northernmost battle of the American Civil War between Union and Confederate troops, happened in Salineville, right outside of Salineville. And then I live up here. So I think this is probably... So if you go out this way to Gavers, I think the surrender site's in this area over here. It'd be this side of the road, though. Okay, that's actually the battle site. Okay, so the Battle of Salineville happened right over here. So that's actually the site of the last battle of Morgan's raid before he surrendered. All right, I was in the right area, though, 9 miles away. I knew that John Hunt Morgan sign right away because those are all over the place in Northeast Ohio. in the areas where the fighting took place. All right, Interstate 89, Vermont. So this would probably be, there was a raid that took place where Confederates came across the border and did a raid on Vermont. I forget the name of the town where that took place, but it was right on the border. My neighbor's cutting the grass again. I swear she does it every other day. Where was that? It was right on the border, like Saint something or other. Well, let's just look for Interstate 89. There we go. So I'm going to guess maybe this town right here. St. Albans. That's it. St. Albans is the name of the raid that the Confederates. Some people say that was the northernmost action of the Civil War. All right, 8.5 miles away. Not bad. All right, so we got water. Where is this? I don't think I recognize this. There's a restaurant. There's some buses. Kind of a marina going on here, but I don't recognize the spot at all. Let's go over this way and see if maybe something else gives it away, because man, I don't have the first clue where this is. Gosh, I don't see anything that seems familiar to me. 2.1 meters. This isn't even the United States. This is, oh gosh, I mean, we're talking like maybe down in the Bahamas or something. I don't think, nah, that's not the Bahamas. I'm just going to guess. I don't have the first clue. Oh, it was Cherbourg, France. So I guess what we're talking about there would be maybe the CSS Alabama. There were Confederate ships that operated in international waters and in the Europe area. So I guess that's probably what that's about. Oh boy, 17,000. That one was interesting. All right, let's do another. Okay, let's go to part 7. Subtitled Tragedy. This challenge will take you to 5 depressing historical spots. Once you finish, you can learn more about them. Okay, so this one's listed as hard. I can't believe that last one wasn't hard. I found that one way harder than these other ones. So, okay, let's see. American Civil War Part 7. All right. Oh, that's Andersonville. I know that one right away. Been there. It is a really sad place. I think I know specifically where this is at Andersonville. Let's see. All right, so Andersonville is over here. It's not far from Columbus. Americus is a town nearby. There we go. Okay, here's the Andersonville National Historic Site. It is, so there's the National Cemetery. Here's the site. There's Providence Spring. So that's got to be right around here. 178 yards away. It was a little further north than I thought. Okay, 49.97. All right, this looks like it's probably out west somewhere. Gosh, I can't think off the top of my head of any Civil War, like depressing, sad things that happened out west. It's west, but it's not like deep southwest, I don't think. Wow, I really don't know. I'm going to go Kansas. Oh, wow. This is in Idaho? What happened in the Civil War that would have taken place? That's probably related to Native Americans then. Okay. All right, we're in a city now. Where, off the top of my head, I'm not sure. This isn't Elmira, New York, is it? Since we're talking about like deadly places with the Civil War. Rhodes Avenue and 32nd Street. Chicago Park District. Okay, so this is Chicago. Again, not knowing off the top of my head what would be considered something particularly sad. I mean, Rock Island? That's not Chicago, though. But we'll just guess somewhere in Chicago. All right. Not sure why that specifically. But I guess we could look it up afterwards. But, all right. I don't recognize... I've never been here, wherever this is. This is not a place I've been before. really don't recognize this. Let's go look at the sign. Fort Ridgely. Wow, I'm stumped. I don't know where Fort Ridgely is. Again, I can't think of how this relates to the Civil War. I'm sure it probably does, but it's a deeper dive than I'm familiar with. Let's go near St. Louis. It's actually up in Minnesota. I thought it was probably upper Midwest. I should have gone with that. Wow. I was clueless on that one. This I also don't recognize at all. This wouldn't be like where the Fort Pillow massacre was, would it? I'm trying to remember where that was. I'm going to go northeast Arkansas. Okay, I was pretty close. Crutcher Lake. All right. Yeah, it's right there near the Tennessee-Arkansas border. Interesting. That was not great. Not great at all. Ugh, okay, on to part 8. Okay, featuring 5 monuments and states that contributed to the war effort. Okay, wow, we're really getting obscure now. That's why things have gone downhill big time for me on this one. Cathedral Parkway. All right, specifically, that's Frederick Douglass. New York? We're talking about New York here. I feel like this is probably New York. Yeah, specifically Manhattan? Like, let's see. Maybe like up here somewhere. Oh, there's the cathedral right there. So yeah, I'm thinking we're in this area. Dude, that wasn't bad. Frederick Douglass Circle. Okay, right there. I've never been to that part of New York. So 49.97. Okay, let's see if we can recognize. Is that Robert E. Lee? Yeah, it's Lee. So this has got to be Richmond. The only part of downtown Richmond I've been to, and it's not really technically downtown, is Hollywood Cemetery. So I'm not entirely sure where the Lee statue is, but I'm gonna guess somewhere in this area. Oh, okay, it's way up here in this circle here. Monument Avenue. All right. 1,200 yards, less than a mile. I'll take it. All right, this one's going to be a little more obscure, it seems. This could be any town in America that's got one of these memorials for the soldiers who fought there. It looks like it's New England-y. I'm getting a bit of a New England vibe with this one. But actually, no. I don't recognize that state route sign. But yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go New Hampshire. Let's go like, I don't know, Dover, New Hampshire. It was Maine. Ellsworth. Oh my gosh, I've been to Ellsworth, Maine. I spoke at the school there, and then I went there again last year with my family on vacation. I don't remember seeing that. Where is that in Ellsworth, and how did I not see it? Gosh. I've driven on that Bucksport Road because I went to Bucksport and did a video there. Oh, gosh. Yeah, see, I came in this way from Bangor when I flew in both times. So I probably was only on this street once, and that was when I was leaving town. I should have done better with that one. That would have been something if I would have recognized Ellsworth right away, because that's really, I haven't been to many places in Maine, but that's definitely one of them. All right. What is that? It's got some graffiti on it, and it looks like something's been maybe removed from it. Again, don't recognize this area at all. Hancock, Whitney. Canal Street. What's this street? What's this sign say here? First Grace United Methodist Church. That doesn't give me a lot of help. I got no clue. It's flat. Wherever we are, we're flat. We've got a decent sized city. What's this over here? Can I keep going this way? I want to see the name of this church. Malta Square. Oh, it's a senior living residence now. Used to be a church. I got no idea. I have no idea, but it's flat enough that I feel like it's Midwest-ish. Again, probably like Illinois somewhere. No, it was Louisiana. I was right about the flat part. Just completely the wrong end of the Mississippi River. Oh, boy. 779 miles away. All right. Liberty and Union, now and forever one, inseparable. So we're in the north for sure. What interstate was this? No, it's not an interstate. Be downtown. Downtown where, though? Oh, it's Ohio. There's Route 48. Oh, my wife's calling. Got to stop for a second. Okay, so I thought I was I was onto something. Ohio, north. That looks like it's backwards though. No, it's not backwards. That's definitely Ohio though. I don't know where 48 is in Ohio. 46 is. I didn't even know we had a 48 because I live real close to Route 46. They go like left to right, like west to east. Here's 45, here's 46. I don't think we have a 48. That's weird. Must be new. Looks like maybe south. I'm going to guess Cincinnati area. Oh, it's Dayton. Oh, okay. Where's Route 48 in Dayton? Oh, well. Doesn't matter. Let's move on. Wow. The one was pretty brutal. 15,000 points. How do I stack up against other people on that one? I wonder. Let's take a look. Of course, there are people that got perfect scores on that one. They probably played it more than once. They had to have played it more than once. Okay, that was part 8. We're on to the last part now. Here we go. Part 9. Last one. We are going to do some others down the road, some other subjects besides American Civil War. I had no idea any of this stuff existed until somebody told me about it. We'll do some World War I battlefields, which I will not do nearly as well with. We'll do some other topics. So if you have a topic in particular you'd like to see me explore with this game, let me know and we'll do that. Maybe we'll do some streams with it this weekend too. Okay. This looks like a town square. Jefferson Davis. Okay. That's a Confederate monument. So what does this particular spot have to do with Jefferson Davis? Is this the place he was captured? Is this the town he was from? What are we talking about here? That's the problem. I don't really know for sure. Oh, it's Georgia. So this is probably where he was captured. So he was captured in, I want to say northern Georgia. Was it Maysville? I don't know if there is a Maysville or if that's even Macon, Milledgeville. I'm going to guess that. No, this is Washington, Georgia. Okay. Let's see what those monuments are if they're marked. Wilkes County Courthouse. Doesn't say. Okay, cool. Well, not too bad. 53 miles off. I'll take it. Okay. Welcome to Boca Chica Beach. Palmetto Ranch. Okay, this is Texas. Is that where Palmetto Ranch was? The last land battle of the American Civil War. I'm pretty sure that was in Texas. Let's look around. Boca Chica. So if it's a beach, it's got to be, like over here, right? Yeah, a lot of people forget that just because Lee surrendered on April 9th, 1865, that did not mean the end of the war. There were still multiple armies in the field, and a lot of troops weren't even in the big field armies. They were in garrisons. They were in little armies, little like battalion and company size units in different places. And I have no idea where this is, so we're just going to go with like right there. Oh, it was literally as far south as you could go, and I went as far north as you could go in Texas on the coast. All right, it's way the heck down here. All right. All right. We got another shoreline going on here. I feel like we've seen this picture before, but maybe not. Albert Dock. I do not recognize this spot off the top of my head. So for all of you who are amazed at how good I did in the first couple of episodes, welcome to my downfall this episode. My goodness, these are tough. M&S Bank Arena. Is that... That's not Baltimore. No, that doesn't look like Baltimore. I don't know where M&S Bank Arena is. I feel like that was where Baltimore is, but I know that doesn't look like Baltimore. Yeah, it could be, I guess. I don't know. Let's go like right here. Oh my gosh, that's because I was looking in the wrong country. That was Liverpool. All right. Dang, wasn't prepared for that. Well, I really got no idea why this matters, where we're at now. What does this have to do with the Civil War? Some random street. Now, you know, it's important to note that sometimes places where historical events happened are just random streets now. If you go to the place where William McKinley was assassinated in Buffalo, New York, it's in the middle of a residential neighborhood on this little, there's this little monument about the size of a headstone on a little grass median in the middle of like a residential street. And that's it. I mean, it does not look like a place where there was this big Pan-American exposition where a president of the United States was shot. So sometimes that's the case. Same thing with, you know, Atlanta. A lot of the battlefields of Atlanta, a lot of the places like where, like the place where Joshua Lawrence Chamberlain was laying on the ground, if you've seen Gods and Generals, during the Battle of Fredericksburg on the side of Marie's Heights, where he laid out there and saw the Northern Lights and, you know, put a dead soldier up to block the bullets. That's all residential streets now. So that does happen like this sometimes, but I have no idea where this is. It does look like there's, you know, that we're going down toward water though. See if I can see the license plates, I could at least guess the state. Man, I got no idea where this is at all. Let's say Atlantic City. I don't have a clue. Oh gosh. Wait, that's Duluth, Minnesota? Again, I've been there. I don't know what it has to do with the Civil War, but I've totally been to Duluth, Minnesota. I've flown in there. Interesting. I feel like I kind of got to look these up now and find out why they matter, some of these. Oh, that's Ford's Theater right there, and that's the Peterson House. I recognize that one right away. So that's Washington, D.C. It's a couple blocks from the White House, actually. So, yeah, there's Ford's Theater right there. You can see how close it is. It's just a couple blocks away from the White House. So Ford's Theater's there. There's the Peterson House. So we're talking like right in here. That's the closest I've been. I was 1 yard away on that picture. Awesome. All right. Yeah, I feel like I want to know more about that one. So I'm going to look that up. Well, I watched a little bit of the video, and it was really just him playing it and kind of talking through it. There really wasn't a lot of information about why that stuff mattered. So if you know any of the reasons why some of that stuff, what that has to do with the Civil War, let me know in the comment section below, those specific locations. A couple of them make sense. Ford's Theater, you know, the place where Jefferson Davis was captured, stuff like that. But Okay, that was interesting and not particularly helpful, I know, because I did terribly on those ones. But now we've completed them all. We can say that I did that. If you have other ones you'd like to see me do in the coming weeks, use the comment section below and give me recommendations for specific Geoguessr quizzes you'd like me to do. Back to reality, back to regular scheduled programming tomorrow. We're going to be diving into the First Crusade on Extra History. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.